Hey, we are in Virginia City. There's actually a Nevada City Fire Department. We are off on an adventure. Join us as we head to Virginia City, Montana. We are up here on a lookout looking down upon the Madison Valley, which the Madison River we were following.
It's just for looks. Going in.
All right, so we're in Virginia City, and this whole place started, there were a group of 6 guys up the creek here, Alder Creek, that found gold on the morning of May 26, 1863. Ended up being the richest placer gold strike in the Rocky Mountains. Ended up taking, over time at today's prices, into the billions of dollars worth of gold out of here. Which is why it only took about a year and a half for there to be anywhere from 10 to 20,000 people here in the middle of nowhere. And so it made this huge boom town with typical problems. The first 8 to 10 months they had over 150 murders here because there was no law to speak of. And because of that, the Vigilantes were formed, and in less than 2 months they hung over 20 men. And took care of things pretty completely. Things calmed down after that and grew up into a metropolitan area in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, they had ballrooms and theaters here. At one point they had 72 saloons in this town. Incredibly.
Sounds like Wisconsin.
Yeah. And the important thing is the fact that because Virginia City has not burned down and been rebuilt like all the other Old West towns, this is the largest collection of intact, on-site 1860s buildings in the American West.
What, if there's anywhere you say you have to go to see, what would you?
I would say basically the downtown. There are shops downtown there that are left the way they were from that period, with stuff in them from that period of time. So you're going into those shops, looking at the same goods on the same shelves in the same light that the people 160 years ago saw and bought. You're
Yeah.
literally in their footsteps. And when you step up the boardwalk and into those shops down there, you are no longer in 2024. It's an incredible
I'm
feeling
looking
going
forward
in
to
there.
that.
Yeah,
That'd be
it's
really cool. So
an amazingly rare town.
that picture
Yep,
represents
those
that?
actually those are where at that end of town at the bottom end is where those shops are.
Yeah.
And all those buildings are still down there. Some of them have been replaced. It's about 2/3 of the way down there on that side of the street. There's a millinery shop, and they've got over 200 pairs of new in-box women's shoes from the 1870s. I mean, this is the stuff
That
they
you can
were
buy?
buying. They were truly going in to get that stuff, and you're right there with them. So, yeah, I've been working in and around those buildings for over 50 years now, going on almost 60. And the hair in the back of my neck still goes up sometimes
Every
when I'm
time
in
you
there
walk.
working in
So
that
are you
stuff.
native from here then?
No. I came in here 1966 from Portland, in Oregon, to help my uncle work on a place here. And I was 16 years old. I was in this town for 5 minutes, and I knew I was going to live here and die here.
As far as the gold, placer gold.
Yeah,
Tell us-
placer gold is the gold that's in the stream beds rather than tunneling into the mountain.
Okay.
Those are hard rock mines, and then there's placer mines, which is basically washing the gold,
Washing it out,
washing
yeah.
the gravel to get the gold out. There were some placer mines here, hard rock mines here, and they were mainly, they were pretty much the only successful ones were on the west side of the gulch. The east side didn't really have anything to play out, but there were some successful hard rock mines here.
Okay.
And this area is kind of unusual in the fact that it has some extremely old, I mean hundreds of millions of years old, very deep uplifts, along with igneous overlays and a lot of sedimentary stuff. So you have this juxtaposition of different geology on top of each other. So you get, I've panned out, of course, gold out of here, and so some little sapphires or garnets everywhere. One of the two biggest garnet mines is down in Alder.
Yeah, I've seen some of that on the map. Yeah.
And I found a nice big corundum crystal just laying there. So it's an amazingly geological, very interesting area.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy it. I'm glad we came here today. So.
Yeah, here you go. So, talked about the Vigilantes. So this little building right here was being constructed in January of 1864. This wasn't finished yet, so it had some open beams. So there's one beam that the Vigilantes drug, I think it was on January 14th, 64, drug 5 men in there at one time and hung them on that beam. And they're the ones buried up on Boot Hill here, which isn't a bad place to start. The road to Boot Hill is literally right next to us here.
Okay.
It takes about a minute to drive up there, and it's up on the ridge above town. So you're looking down into town, up and down the gulch, down to Nevada City, Ruby Mountains in the
Now,
distance.
is that the Boot Hill you hear of all the
Well,
time?
there are a lot
or-
of Boot Hills.
Are there?
The first Boot Hill was in Kansas in like 1840s, I think. And Boot Hill is what, when you died with your boots on, it was a violent death. Because if you died normally, you were in bed, all these
sick.
illnesses, all the diseases that went through. And so those were separate places where those guys were buried. And most of them were the bad guys. And so that's why they became Boot Hill. And there are a lot of Boot Hills around the West, and that's one of them. Because these guys obviously died a violent death. So,
All right, well, cool. Thank you. And your name was?
David.
David, I'm Frank.
Nice to meet
And
you.
this is Leanne.
Okay, and I'll be here till 4 o'clock if you have any other questions.
All right, we're here at the Virginia City Museum, and this is...
I'm Bailey Nutter, and this is the Thompson Hickman Memorial Museum. It's an original building from 1918. We've got a couple of different things on display. We have a wedding cake or a birthday cake from 1899 that's still preserved. Over here, we have the first home plate in Montana.
Home plate, huh?
Yeah, for baseball.
From one of the local parks.
Yep, they had it. That was the original baseball diamond, and then they originally tore it up because they found better ground. And then I'll show you this box. There's an older guy in town who's 86 years old, and all he does is research things. And this is one of the personal mining scales for weighing gold of one of the town founders, and he's got it carved out, narrowed down to a 3-month window where this carving was made, because the founders were Confederate sympathizers and they wanted to name it after Jefferson Davison's wife, Varina.
Okay.
And the judge told them no and changed it to Virginia City. Yep.
Old, a lot of old fire hat.
There's a little bit of everything. I mean, we've got mummified animals. There's a mammoth tusk over here.
Oh, really? A real one?
Yep, it's a real one
That one.
Oh,
that they
wow.
found when they were doing their mining.
Did you see the saddle made out of wood?
Yeah, I noticed that. A
It's-
sheep herder saddle made
Yeah.
out of wood.
Which they would have added additional padding.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
okay.
Still, it
Yeah.
can't be comfortable.
Right?
Yeah,
And they-
where normal ones it's all leather with padding
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
leather.
look at this. This is so cute.
Is that,
Gloves and
is that a waffle maker?
Yep.
these things. Oh, that one there. Yeah. I was 1883. Your husband was born, and more of that.
Wow.
Chinese cook.
Preserved cake from 1899.
Huh.
Wow.
That's crazy.
All these rifles. Hey, if you enjoy our videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be notified when we publish a new video. We appreciate your subscriptions and it helps us keep our channel going and videos being published. There's a lot of history here. I mean, you could probably spend a couple hours just looking
Well,
at
they had this town had the first black public utilities company.
it. Really?
Yeah, and it was woman-owned too. It was Sarah Bickford. My advisor wrote a book about Sarah Bickford, so I know all the things.
Chinese Masonic temple sign from the
Yeah,
1860s. Very interesting. We appreciate your time and everything. Weights for the gold
Yeah, those weights go to that scale.
up here.
Oh.
Gold scales. Man, I wish I could get enough gold to weigh on that scale with that big weight. So we're doing a walk in Virginia City here. I'll tell you, this is really cool. See, this is real. These buildings are the original. This is not a rebuilt.
Wow.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
And on the door. Is this the?
Furniture floor, road agent's roost. Pierogies?
Yep.
Oh, I'm in. They got pierogies.
Anywhere? Okay.
Go back. So we're at the road agent's roost.
Yep, we're a German restaurant, but we also have hamburgers because we're also a tourist town. So we
Yeah.
gotta have burgers. And guess what? Hamburgers come from Hamburg,
Yeah.
Germany. Right? These are my sides for today. There's warm potato salad at top's gonna be the German style with our bacon
Yep.
vinegar dressing. My soup today is down the bottom. It's a chicken corn chowder. So you can do a soup as a side if you like, or a meal if you're not that hungry. It's a pretty good serving, okay? This is the beer list. I've also got a hard seltzer and I have a hard cider if anybody's interested in any of that. Other cold drinks are in this Coca-Cola case right here. You just grab whatever you like out of there.
Okay.
Those are my specials for today. The lunch specials, the pulled pork barbecue. We moved here from Virginia, so we like smoking pork in the summertime.
Okay.
And then our dinner special, which is available now, is the Hungarian goulash. So that's going to be tender bits of beef and a sticky sweet and sour gravy on noodles with 2 sides.
All right. Hey, so we got Leanne's getting our soup, which was a chicken corn chowder and some bread with it. And we got an order of potato pancakes. All right, let's give these potato pancakes a test.
Okay, so the pierogi brat that's coming out, let's talk about mustards, okay? So I have the French's, I have stone ground or horseradish stone ground. I think if you're looking for a recommendation, the stone ground's better because the horseradish can overpower the flavor and you want to taste
Stone
the
ground
broth.
sounds
It's
good.
Yep. And then sour cream for your pierogies?
No.
No, you're not a sour cream.
No, I'm not.
Look, he turns up his nose.
I like it once in a while on tacos.
I do too, yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, so these potato pancakes are awesome. Wow. I mean, they're little. They're kind of like potato chips, but they're potato pancakes. We got some applesauce here with them, and they're done like perfect.
Yeah.
Not greasy.
Right, not at all.
I like that they're little. That's what they ought to do back home when they do the fish fries with the potato pancakes. Is just make little potato pancake chips. I think they cook better.
Yeah. Delicious.
Those are good.
Without even applesauce.
Enjoying your soup there?
I am. It's like made, obviously.
Well, it is homemade.
It is, I know, but I mean, it's just so good.
Homemade in
Corn, potatoes.
Virginia City, Montana. I can't wait for the pierogies. I haven't had pierogies in a long time.
The seasoning.
I usually get pierogies with like
Okay, you
fruit.
can take the camera off of me.
Yeah, I'm more of a fruit pierogi, like plum, apricot, and then after you make them, you throw them in the frying pan with a little butter. Then you sprinkle sugar on top. Oh, those are good.
This
So-
is potato and cheese.
Yeah, this one's got potato and cheese in it. It's got red onions and a little bit of cabbage, which, but it'll add flavor.
pierogi?
No, on next to it.
Yeah, that's one of your sides. Oh, what was it?
No, I got noodles and gravy.
But you're getting kraut too, she said.
Of that.
So the road agents Roost in Virginia City, man, you come here, get the appetizer, get the potato pancakes.
So good.
That might be good with sour cream. No?
Well, I didn't dip it in this. Check underneath. A piece of chicken?
I'm eating Leanne's soup. It's good. It's a chicken corn chowder. I can't have corn, otherwise I might have had some. But I'm spooning out from around corn.
Yeah.
It's got really good herbs on top of it.
Well, that's the pierogies.
Check that out. I got my pierogies. I got a bratwurst. Their homemade bratwurst. Got some sauerkraut and noodles and gravy. And the mustard.
Oh my goodness.
Stone
These are
ground
so
mustard.
awesome.
And just for the record, I didn't give you like a fancy plate because I knew you were filming it. That's normal.
Yeah. Oh,
This is,
your Ollie
I
plates,
said, yeah, this is, I love it. It's so cool.
Beautiful looking.
Hi Maggie. Hello. We're just dropping off posters for the next 2 events at the Bay.
All right, let's try these here pierogies.
You're not going to eat any dinner after eating all that. I mean, it is what time? It was after 2, wasn't it?
Oh wow. Hot.
It's fresh.
Mm.
What was that, the pierogi?
That was a
You
pierogi.
had a pierogi
You want
already?
some?
Oh gosh. This soup is very filling too.
Alright, let's try the noodles and gravy.
It's got mushrooms in it.
Mmm. Oh man. Let's try the bratwurst.
That's quite a bratwurst.
Yeah. This is their bratwurst. I'm eating it plain first. No mustard, no gravy, no sauerkraut. Very good. Mm. Hey, the food here is not cheap.
Right.
This plate was $27 with the bratwurst. It is worth every penny of it. I'll tell you that right now. It is so good.
It's just because it's German made.
Oh, I'll tell you, my friends, you gotta come to Virginia City just to eat here. It is so good. I mean, these pierogies are phenomenal.
Was the town speakeasy.
This was the speakeasy during
Oh,
Prohibition, huh?
So here's the sneaky staircase. And
Oh.
here's the sneaky door right here.
Oh my god.
Right, and you
wow.
notice there's no windows because we are underground here. It's the
Oh.
back of the building, it's
It's
sunk
underneath.
underground.
Bootlegger's parlor.
And
Look
they
up
put no
above there.
windows, yep, yep.
There.
Bootlegger parlor, yep.
Oh my gosh,
Cool.
I think I have a copy of that.
Very
That's
neat.
kind of a cool space.
Very neat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you for
Very
sharing
neat.
that.
Yeah.
This is the E.L. Smith store. So this store, these are actually shoes in the box from the 1860s. Look at the thread and the material.
Look at purses hanging there. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, look at.
The leather purses. Like,
Or where you? This is where you brought your gold to be weighed
oh.
and turned in, I believe. I don't know. I could be wrong. But see, there's like some gold in that pan.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. And then there's the molds to make
Oh, like a.
ingots out of the
Yeah.
material. You melt it down.
Oh my god. That's so
Look at this
cool.
tree growing over the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Another
Oh,
shop.
another one.
This is S.R. Buford and Company. The grocery store. All the different spices they had in
Oh
there.
my goodness.
This is
Look at
really.
that ceiling, the wallpaper.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, it was that like candies. It would have been
Uh-huh.
candies.
Oh,
And,
pretzels,
uh,
whatever, just bulk.
yeah. Look at that old
Kennedy's
register.
biscuits.
Johnston's chocolates.
All them old cans.
Yeah, Carnation milk. Nestle's food. Ivory soap.
Brooms up there.
Baking soda.
Your general store.
There must be some women's stuff too, because there's women's hats, aren't those? But it's mostly men's. Like, look at the old trunks.
Really interesting.
You're on a stagecoach ride?
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about it.
Oh my goodness.
Boots and shoes.
Oh, look at here.
There's a shoemaker.
cobbler, yeah.
Look at all them old shoes.
Oh my goodness. That's an Indian peppers bag or something. This is 25 cents. What?
Looks like an old bar.
Mm-hmm.
But I always tell myself that like it's never but the water's not good.
What do you think?
I'm kind of chilly.
Yeah.
So these are the old original buildings that were here, and you can see here how these are all fake fronts. This is just, I forgot what it's called, but going up there, that's just a fake.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, it is. I mean, look, you can look at it. See how that one's not as tall, but this one.
Huh.
Here's the blacksmith.
That's all the way back in there. Oh, this is the Bella Hay Saloon.
Save thousands compared to brand name medications. Our monthly cost includes both.
JF Stower Saloon, Bella Hay Saloon. Operated here from the 1860s to the 1890s. Log cabin construction. Opera House, Theater in Vaudeville. There we go. Another General Dance and Stewart, General Merchandise. General Store.
Goodness.
Like walking back into time.
This post office?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Huh. So
Here's the washing machine.
Huh?
Rocky Mountain Bell Telephone. The first telephone company here in the Rocky Mountains.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at him just standing there.
Can you ring me up, Billy Joe? How about Frank Lang? Is that his name? Who's that guy they hung?
I don't know.
How this thing is patched together. Look at this tree.
Yeah. That's funky. Dress shop. I want to look in there. Made
Yeah, it's probably
to
all
order.
made
yeah.
to order,
Yeah.
and then they sit you out here,
Yeah, and you try them on.
try them on.
Huh. It's cool.
Dry goods. I got shoes here too.
Yeah. Look at the nylons. Hats.
We got a wooden mannequin.
That's
Undies.
Oh my goodness. Look at all that.
You got buttons. Put the flap down. Put your flap down when you go out to the outhouse. These houses back here are marked as National Register National Buildings. Not only is Virginia City the place where the largest gold find was in the Rocky Mountains, but it is also the county seat of Madison County, Montana. And in 1961, the town and the surrounding areas were designated a National Historic Landmark, named the Virginia City Historic District. This building,
Oh my gosh.
it's quite the organ.
Really increase in them the manful gifts of grace.
Look at this one.
Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm glad this one's not.
We are at River of Gold Mining Museum. Pretty cool. Huh?
And take those out and try to put them in your pocket or have somebody hold them in your little thing right there. The first thing you're going to want to do is clean your rocks. You're going to want to hear it shake on the bottom of your pan. It's going to get real cloudy and dirty. It also is organizing. It's taking the smaller, the lighter rocks to the top and taking the heavier ones to the bottom. And then you're going to make sure that these riffles right here are at the bottom and you're going to drain it off. You can still start looking to see if there's anything in there that you like. Your taste and my taste are going to be totally different. I like this stuff, the quartz.
Yeah.
I mean, when I came, so I'm not from Minnesota, Montana.
You don't mind that we're videoing?
Oh, no. I don't, I'm not from Montana. I'll be here 2 weeks tomorrow. So I just think all of it is gorgeous.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. So then you're going to do that again. Get some more water, shake it, get all that dirt. Dump it.
Are you learning again?
Then you might start seeing some other colors. There's going to be some garnets in there that are pink. We may find some green ones in there. I'm going to go a little bit faster. This is called dip and pull.
Yep.
Okay. If you are going to have gold, it's going to be in the last 2 tablespoons of your sand. What I like to do is I like to get my rocks up on the pan like this. Everybody's different, but then it kind of, you can see it. Also, if you step out into the sun, then the colors come a little bit more vibrant and you can see them. And then you just fill your vial for whatever you want. There's a lot of fool's gold.
Yep.
But good luck. We did have somebody that found a little bitty piece earlier today in one of our school
We did this
groups.
in Alaska, and we had like 5
We did
pieces.
like, yeah, a bunch.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great job. Well, we hope you enjoy.
Thank you.
And here's a really nice.
So what'd you find there, babe?
A bunch of garnet, and I think one flake of gold.
Really? And we have some lemon quartz. A couple of lemon quartz. Doesn't sparkle. Shine.
No gold.
Oh well.
All right. So there we go, the Virginia City Gold Discovery. One spring day in 1863, 6 men looking for their next big gold strike found it in Alder Gulch. Well, as always, and every town we go to, the ice cream seems to find us. And I'll tell you, we had huckleberry ice cream here again. Oh, that stuff is so good.